Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today it's going to be a quick video on the Keurig K Supreme. So this is the K Supreme with the 5 needles. Today I'm going to show you how to install a water filter. So most of these Keurig machines do not come with a water filter. Keurig sells 2 different types of water filters. They sell the tall handle and the short handle. We're going to need the tall handle for this machine. So in your tall handle starter kit, I'm going to put a link down in the description of where you can buy it. It'll come with 2 carbon water filters, which is enough for 2 months or for 4 months. You should change the water filter after 2 months. So when we open these up, there is a little bit of prep work that you have to do to the carbon filter before it's ready to install in the machine. I'm going to show you how to get the filter ready to install, and then I'm going to show you how to install it. Okay, so you can buy extra water filters. They come in a box. They come in a package of 2. You're supposed to replace them every 2 months, so this will last 4 months. They come individually wrapped. Now there is a little bit of prep work before you install it in your Keurig. You're going to want to open it up. Now these are carbon filters, and that's filled with carbon. So you want to let it soak. It says for 5 minutes, and your water is going to turn like a kind of like a gray. But you can see there's even some little bitty particles floating around in there. But my water is definitely turning a light gray. That's that carbon dust. And there's even little bitty particles. I wasn't expecting all the little bitty particles. But there's some of that carbon dust coming out. But let it soak for 5 minutes. After we let it soak for 5 minutes, then we're going to rinse it under the water for a minute. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. You can see why it's important to let this soak for 5 minutes. There's quite a bit of carbon dust that's going to come off the filter. Now I'm going to go rinse it under the water. So now we're ready to install it in the Keurig holder. There's a flat part here. The flat part's going to go down towards that way, and there's a curved part. So the curved part kind of goes into where the handle is. Then it's going to sit flush. Then you're going to just line up these, and they should snap. That's how you install the water filter in the holder. So it says these water filters help remove water impurities and enhance beverage taste. I know one of the things they do is if you can smell chlorine in your water really bad, these do help remove chlorine in your water. Okay, so we've got our filter installed in our tall handle. So over here, here's the water tank. Now there's that little black thing down in there. That's the intake. That's where the water goes into the Keurig machine. We want to filter the water before it goes into the Keurig machine. So we're going to take this. Now we got to snap it on to that black thing. Make sure it snaps. If you don't snap it on, it'll float. When you put water in here, it'll float and it'll be all around, and the water will bypass it. It won't go through the filter. But if you snap it on, the water has to go through the filter before it can go inside the Keurig machine. And this is why we get the tall handles. You can install this with or without the reservoir full of water. There you go. Thanks everybody for watching, and if you could, please like and subscribe.